Hi guys, this is Alicia Joya, and I'm here with my son. We just walked one way to his school, about 2.25 miles, and no, 2.5 miles, but took us an hour and 45 minutes to walk here. Actually, hour and 15, sorry. And we are reducing our carbon footprint by walking to school. And I'm also getting this one ready for school on the 23rd. You can see how he feels about it. But this school is really cool. It's not evil. It's really cool. I wish I went here instead of going to the really nice, expensive school I went to, because I would have been here closer.
We get our iPads back.
What?
We get our iPads back. That's good.
So I got all the information I need to do to register him to school, so we're going to be back here tomorrow. So this is Alicia Joya signing off. I'm about to walk back home, another hour and 15 minutes back home. Peace out. Hi guys, this is Alicia Joya. Today is Tuesday, July 15th, 2014. I had to get my son up early this morning because we are going to make the treacherous trek, if you want to say treacherous trek, walking all the way to his school and back. I'm trying to get him used to walking on his own, to get him more and more independent. It's very difficult for me as a mother with my son with his epilepsy and slight learning disability to let go and let my son grow up. But it's time that I let him grow up, because you know, he's gonna grow up eventually, and if I do it under my watchful, careful eye, he'll grow up more confident. So today, since we walked all the way to the school yesterday, today I'm meeting him at a stoplight and letting him walk independently up until a point. Then Wednesday we are walking all the way. I'm walking all the way to McDonald's, which is about 30 minutes from my house, walking one way. And I'm making him walk that by himself and meet me there. And then Thursday he'll meet me halfway to the school from the other street we have to go to, and then have him meet me there. Try to get him to remember, because he does have a hard time remembering things. So, but I've got to get him more and more independent so that I can go ahead and get more hours and work and make more money and just get our lives in order so we can just move out of this place. So I can have my own room, he can have his own room, we can breathe, we can, you know, do our own things and live our lives and get back on track again. And this is the first step of the right direction we need to be in. So now getting my son independent, it's really tough on me as a parent, because I want to baby him and shelter him all throughout his life, but he's gonna grow up one day to become a man, and he's gonna have kids someday, and I can't be there to baby him and his wife, you know, with their children. You know, I have to learn to let go, and it's so difficult, but I'm doing the best I can to still be a mom, but give him his independence and still teach him and still hold on to him at the same time. So this is what I'm doing all this week. I took time off my work just to do this because he's important. So I'll do the next vlog on the way there. Alright? Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. Thank you guys for your love and support. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate everything. You have no clue how much I appreciate it, you know. Just your loving words and encouragement, even one of them, even one time ever, is enough to spurt my growth in my YouTube videos and just spurt my heart in the right direction and in the support that I need, especially as a single parent. So, and since my son's got epilepsy and a slight learning disability because of his brain injury, so, you know, here we are, you know, trying to get my son independent, and also we are working him and getting him out of special ed classes So our first step was getting him out of special ed, PE, and now today he's going in the school year. He's going to regular PE, and he wants to join a sport, which I'm going to let him. So more power to my son. Okay, thank you guys for watching and subscribing. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate everything. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate everything. Have a good day. Hey guys, this is Alicia Joya. This is again day 2, which is Tuesday, July 15th, 2014. I left 5 minutes early, and I'm waiting for my son at the beginning part of this new journey of having my son become more independent. I'm right here, and I'm here waiting at this bus stop, which is right there. And I'm waiting for the boy to walk up on his own. He should be leaving the house about now. It's like about 5 minutes to wait for him. I can't wait for him to become more and more independent. So, but in a way, it's kind of sad that I have to push him out of the nest like this. But, you know, it's time. He's 15. I'm going to sneeze another time. He's going to be 16. And sneeze again, he's 18. Sneeze again, he's 21. Sneeze again, he's getting married. Sneeze again, I'm going to be a grandmother to his children. So I have to push him out of the nest, get him all independent as much as possible. It's really tough being a single parent, you know, because especially when you have a child that has light special needs, because he's got epilepsy on occasion. Like, he has a real major seizure like once a year or sometimes twice a year, and I'm hoping that he doesn't have any more seizures, but he's always on seizure watch, you know, and because of his seizures and his slight brain injury that he has to have, he forgets a lot, you know what I mean? So he forgets where he's going, you know, he forgets what he's doing from 1 minute to the next. So I can't wait to see him, you know, finally coming up here and doing what he's supposed to. And I think I see him walking up about now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. This is him. Let's see. And I see him. Yep. I see him. There he is walking up. Let's see what he does. I'm kind of proud of him, you know, because he has to become more independent. You know, he has to learn the ways of the road and be street smart. You can be smart all day with book smarts and trivia and stuff like that, but if you're not street smart, you're not really smart at all. I mean, if you don't know to not walk in front of a car while it's driving fast, then you're really, really stupid. And you can have an IQ of 198 and still be stupid. But if you have an IQ of like 2 and you know street smart, you're smarter than someone with an IQ of 200. It doesn't know any street smart. So let's see what he does. Let's see. Let me see. There he is. He's impatiently waiting. He pressed the wrong button, that's what he did. Now he couldn't cross the street. I had to teach him, because he was so used to me driving him everywhere that he couldn't really pay attention to where he's going. But now I'm watching him, trying to figure it out. He sees me finally. He's doing really good. I'm very proud of him. He's doing an awesome job. And he's doing it. And tomorrow we meet further away from the house. And dun 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 dun, say he's gone. Dun 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 dun. Here is the
How long did it take?
not long at all.
I was trying to see. I know not to go to the monastery, so problem.
Well, this is where we told you to meet. You remember?
Yeah, it's kind of.
Okay, ready to go? Hi guys, this is Leisha Joya. This is day 3 on giving my son independence to be able to walk to school by himself. Today he's meeting me at the halfway mark, which is at the dreaded, ugly, disgusting, partially hydrogenated, death oil, fattening food McDonald's place. But it's a landmark he's familiar with, we're all familiar with, and it's at the turning point where he's got to turn to go to school. Now, by letting him walk to school and having him do this, gives him more independence than he's ever had his entire life. So, as a single mother, I'm at the point where I need for him to become more and more independent. It's very difficult for me to let him go like this, but I have to, because he's going to turn 18 before I bat an eyelash. He's going to need to learn street skills just to be able to fend for himself in the real world. And he's eventually got to learn how to do these things. So I'm almost there at the meeting point. I can't wait because I hope he made it here. I hope he remembers after the 3rd day. Oh yeah, today is July 17th, I think. It's Wednesday, okay? It's one of them, okay? 2014. And yeah, we have to go do a school registration thing again because I don't pay the utility bills because they're not in my name. You know, I pay them. Technically, they're not in my name. I had to do a joint residency affidavit and I had to provide all of these different things and have my family's IDs with me and so on and so forth. It's kind of crazy. This is where I'm approaching at. The McDonald's is, let's see, there we go. Up this way. I'm not a supporter of McDonald's food. I went vegan. I changed my life. I don't eat any fast food. But this is a landmark for my son. And hopefully he made it. If he did, I would be so proud. And if not, I'd be really worried about it. You know, I'll be walking up and down the street looking for him. Because this is his first time after a couple of days of learning how to do this on his own. But I have belief in him, and I remember belief begets belief. Inspiration begets inspiration. And I can't wait. Oh, there he did it. He made it. You did great. I'm proud of you.
Why not just keep going straight? I already know how to get to school.
Well, we'll see tomorrow. I'm proud of you. I am very proud. See, when you believe in your children and you give them steps, they'll grow up right if you keep believing in and instilling it in your children. Well, we have to go. We have to go to get to the other part, to the school now. So that would be day 4 when he walks to school by himself. All right, Leisha Joya is out. Say bye. Hi guys, it's Leisha Joya. This is day 4 on our journey of Saya school. I can't register him officially because of the joint residency issue still. I need to get my father to add me onto the water bill or one of the utility bills so that my son can be properly registered. He's enrolled, but he's not registered. There are 2 different things. And man, look ahead of me. See that gray spot? If you can find it. Let's see if we can stop. See that little boy over there, middle gray? Well, that's my son. We got up at 4:30 in the morning, left at 6 like he would normally be if he had to go to school usually. It was a rude awakening for him to get up so early on a day he didn't really need to go to school. But tomorrow, I had begged and pleaded with the assistant principal to allow my son to do the orientation, which is tomorrow, July 18th, Friday. And
and she'll allow him through if I can get, especially if I can get the documentation that I have joint residency, you know, by having my name on the utility bill with my father, so that he could be properly enrolled, because they believe that we are, you know, that I live, you know, where I live at, but they don't. But they get audited, so it's understandable that they need all this documentation and stuff like that in advance. Anyways, this is the 4th day. This will conclude on walking 20 miles this week. Tomorrow I'll be walking, say, to the school again early in the morning, and then I'll be walking home. And then after I walk home, and then he has orientation until like 1:30. So I'll be meeting him at the halfway point instead of all the way at the school. So I'm giving him more independence and seeing how that goes from there. And then the weekend, hopefully I don't have to do much walking, but I might have to do some errands and stuff like that. And so this concludes day 4 of this journey of my son going back to school. It's nice to see that he's trying to become more independent, and it's scary for me as a single parent, and it's scary in general because he is an epileptic, and but I've got to give him his independence, you know. I've got to give him more responsibility. I mean, it's the only way he's going to learn, and I mean, I want to hold on to him like my little baby forever, but he'll always be my baby, always in my heart, but physically he's growing up to be a man. Alright, this concludes day 4. I gotta cross the street, go home, get some food. I'm hungry. I mean, how I get when I'm hungry, I get grumpy. Alright, Lisa Joya, I'm out. See you day 5. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 5. Today is Friday, July 18th, 2014. We are watching my son walk all the way down this part of the road by himself. All the way down that little dot you see is my kid walking up that hill. So I'm slowly getting him acclimated to walking by himself, slowly. This is 2.5 miles to walk from our house all the way to the school. And where I stopped him at is at the light before, which is like maybe 0.25 of a mile. So giving him more just independence, and then pretty soon I'll be walking further and further and further, letting him walk further on his own. And right now, he's walking to school by himself, and it's really hard for me as a single mother, especially with his health condition and stuff, me being so overprotective of him already as it is. It's really a scary time for me, so I really have to trust in God a lot more to protect this wonderful present of mine called my son. So I'm watching him as he's going up the hill, and you know, he's fully capable of just my protectiveness. Now I walk back home, I feel like he's got it. Not that I don't have confidence in my son or anything, it's just, you know, he how to explain, he relied on me for so long, you know, up into this point, and now I'm literally pushing him out of the little birdie's nest for him to learn to get some street smarts on his own, to know his surroundings and stuff. And I'm kind of scared a little bit, because not only is it's his epilepsy, you know, that I worry about, but I know he has issues with his short-term memory, and sometimes even his long-term memory.
I have to remind him what his father looks like, because he forgets what his father looks like. He forgets what his own sister looks like. He forgets what his own other parts of his family look like. He forgets things that are really important that ever happened. He even forgot about the day his father died and he was in the room. So now I'm teaching him ways to remember where he's at and where to go. And today he gets out at 1:30 because it's the orientation for school. So he gets out at 1:30. So it takes him about 45 minutes to walk down to the McDonald's. Another 15 minutes or 20 minutes to get out of school, go potty, talk to some friends, socialize, whatever he wants to do, you know. So I'll meet him at the McDonald's, which is a mile from the house. So I'm actually a big, gigantic bundle of nerves right now because, you know, my baby is here in the nest. Ugh. Anyways, but I do have full confidence that he'll get there and back and forth. I do have full confidence in him. And it's just that me as a mother, I just worry. Then me as a father, I'm having to push more baby out of now. She's got to get more independent. You know, so being a single mother, you're a mixture of a mother and a father. And sometimes you forget you got to give your kids credit. You got to give your kids more independence. You got to give them more responsibility. Well, for me, it's difficult because, you know, he's my baby. That's my baby. Well, I got about 2.25 miles to walk back home. And this will make, for me, approximately 50 miles round trip between Monday and Friday with all this stuff going to school, trying to get my son properly acclimated to the going to school, where his surroundings are, getting him used to walking the distance, you know, getting myself used to walking the distance, getting up in a timely fashion for school, you know. Oh yeah, speaking about getting up in the morning, I'm one of those parents where I get up with my kids in the morning. And I'm also one of those kids that if I'm on a vegan diet, I try to introduce that to him. So this morning he had one of my smoothies with me in the morning. And he didn't want any of my green beans that I had for breakfast. But that's understandable because he had a big breakfast and made sure he had a high carb breakfast this morning to compensate for all the walking he's got to do to sustain him throughout school. So. And this has been a great time between me and my son all week. Just talking, getting to know each other some more, bonding, you know, just having fun, laughing, making fun of things, just talking things out, talking about goals and what we want to do in life. I mean, we've gotten so much accomplished in this week than we've gotten accomplished in such a long time. So this whole inconvenience of having to walk into school has been nothing but a pure blessing to me and my son. You know, this time of respecting each other and talking and communicating and talking about things and having this understanding, you know, and I'm seeing how he's growing up. It's really scary but exciting and thrilling, and seeing the man he's becoming. And his father, if he was alive, he would be so proud, just like I am very proud. I'm a little scared, but I'm proud nonetheless. And him getting this extra independence from me is actually a blessing in disguise, because that way I can get more hours at work. I can get more money coming in so I can buy stuff, do things I need to do. You know, I have goals of stuff that I want to do, but some of those goals cost some money. They take time and work and a lot of effort to get there, you know, and all these changes are good changes. Some of them are quite inconvenient, but once you look at them, they're chances to grow. They're challenges for you to veer off from experience, maybe somehow help someone else out,
later on down the road that's going through what you're going through. So yes, this is July 18th, 2014. These videos for this entire week possibly won't be even remotely done until possibly the middle of next week, because I got a lot of things going on all week long up until approximately Tuesday night, you know, so most likely these videos won't be uploaded till maybe Wednesday of next week, and I have no clue on what day that is. Wait a minute, that's 23rd, the day my son starts school. So, with that in mind, I'm signing off. I'm going to walk back home, and I have a lot of things to think about. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want.